All right. Okay, everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is our last tech session before we actually meet in Budapest. And we'll be live streaming from there, our conference on the May 30th. And anything before that also, we'll try to do that. We are getting together. So today, one of the discussions we have, I think Laszlo is bringing out, is about the grand tag hypothesis. He says that when his presentation, he says that this may not be correct. So I think I will leave to Christopher and Laszlo to discuss a little more about this.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Well, to me, this is kind of a new thing. So this is largely to do with the accretion disk model, is it, Laszlo? Where then like there'd be dust, and then some of it collects because of gravity, and then bigger blobs of material accrete more blobs, and then they form a track, a tack.
The problem, Christopher, the problem is with the track. Because if we are looking onto our solar system functioning, how is the phenomena is processing in our solar system, that is not it is impossible to it's against to this hypothesis, because after formation of our sun, our sun has such a process like we have now. And in this case, how we can get we can put the question why the sun why does the Jupiter and the Neptune planets went close to the sun, and after then they are go in actual place. We don't give a very good answer to this question.
Okay,
because in time of our solar system formation, we have to conclude that the Jupiter and Neptune was approximately in this position, and perhaps was closer to the sun, but very important thing, that not migrated in closer to the sun and after outside. If they migrated outside. How actual our Earth same migrated? We have such a data which shows that our Earth going outside to far from the sun, approximately 20 centimeter per year.
Okay.
20 centimeters per year, and this shows very well that how our system are working. And a very important thing, that in the presentation which will be shown, which will be presented, shown in Budapest, we will know that we will use the concept of the planet formation from the sun.
Okay.
And I tested some works, and it seems that it can give a reasonable explanation. And case of the formation of the inner asteroid belt and Ceres like dwarf planet, same give a reasonable explanation. And very interesting that the exploded planet hypothesis of Tom van Flanders same are close, because majority of the explanation of this hypothesis is same can explain. It's concordant with this hypothesis.
Right. Okay, it's interesting. So you have planets that like the TAC is like a term in sailing where one thing switches place with the other, is it? So the larger planets moved out, the smaller rocky planets moved in, perhaps. Yeah, I wonder. It sounds interesting. So why do you think that this theory is wrong, or hypothesis? I mean,
That as I told before, the problem is the process of our sun, how is ejecting his energy, and that is the very important. Such a things I think will be happen at the final stage of our sun, and we don't have direct information what is made our Jupiter and Neptune.
yeah,
Because we don't have chance to go on the surface of the Jupiter.
no, true. Okay, so
I am not ready with the presentation, but we will see that we have a lot of things which can be well explained. It can be well explained. That example, how the comets are broken, I have told about it, and minimum exists 6 other things. Example of what I have mentioned before 1 week. I don't know where I put the description of this forecasting, but no problem, because we will have enough forecasting for it and can be tested. And
right.
in case of your duty at the NASA, you will have lucky to have direct testing.
Mm-hmm.
Because in case of Grand Track model, that was a problem, because in case of with the telescopes was observed such a gas giant close to the star, and there's such a things that, but that is the first stage of a rocky planet, because in case of first stage of the rocky planet after eruption from the sun, they have such a form in this theory. And then in this case, that can be a better explanation for in such a case, because in telescopes can be observed, and after you will see that in the case of planet formation from the sun, we will have 4 age cycles, which is approximately with human age of cycles. Baby age, younger age, mature age, and old age. And in case of old age, we are close to the planet erosion in quotation. And this article was written in 2016 year, and it wasn't published. I didn't publish it because it was not ready, and its gravitational part was used in case of the article published in 2018 with American co-author. Gravity paradigm. I don't know exactly the title, but I will mention it on our conference.
Somebody published a similar idea in 2018. Was it an American author or someone published it?
With the American author, we have published about gravity.
Oh, very good.
About gravity, he was a professional with lasers, laser
Okay.
beam.
Yeah.
And same, it was very important before writing my article, The Real Cause of Gravity Can Be Demonstrated with Fact. He has a similar, approximative, similar concept like me. And it was very interesting that after publishing this article, The Real Cause of Gravity Can Be Demonstrated with Fact, he believed that I stole his idea, but I didn't make such a things because I mentioned his name in this article, in this booklet.
Oh, very good.
I didn't left outside.
That's good.
Because he has say same thing, and after that we have written this article. He approached it from atomic level, and I have approached it from our Earth level.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, authorship and ideas it's one of those thorny subjects, I suppose. But okay. So, how's the? Is there any other research that you're working on, Laszlo? How's the lightning stuff going? Are you finished with that?
Ball lightning?
Yeah.
It's ready. The ball lightning it's ready. Only actually I have its Hungarian version, and only after that, after conference, I am preparing to translate in English because I left this work to prepare the planet erosion hypothesis and to have the current its form. It wasn't not so easy because the original form has a lot of mistakes, and there was not give explanation why the gravity can get such a value which permit the outer falling of the solid object from a rocky planet. When I have luck to discuss with Tom van Vlaanderen personally, and also he was interested in this thing, and and that time I didn't have the explanation for the gravity. Yeah, yes. You show the ball lightning, and in case of ball lightning, we need to test something to make a measure of the gravity inside of house and outside of house. And I think in China I made such a testing, and that was give the support that supported this idea, because in case outside, the gravity was smaller than in case inside.
Oh,
I have made in every part, and in all times the gravity was smaller outside, like in case inside of the house.
Wow.
And that is very important to test again. And now we have opportunity to discuss about, in this case, I wanted to get a very important information from a Canadian researcher to give us his measurements, because he are using something similar measurement or only with the balance. And it is very important for you to because you are practical in such a things, to make such a instruments. It's a very simple instrument, and using such an instrument is a very good thing. Now I asked it to give me the last year measurements, but I didn't get it because I wanted to test something in such a case. Now, to go back to the ball lightning, it can be explained with the theory which was used in case of the gravity.
Yeah, of course, because, well, you were talking about it previously, that ball lightning has this weird propensity to move through windows, as we see in this picture, or down chimneys, as we saw in the other picture. So that's bizarre, isn't it? So it's like, wait, it wants to come inside the house. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, one second. Just let me. Wait,
excuse me, Christian.
Excuse me. Wait, excuse me. Just let me finish my point. So it seems like it wants to come inside the house, and your theory is that the reason why it wants to do that is because there's this gravity force is stronger inside the house than outside. Is that correct?
Or and exists sometimes when the gravity has not is fixed. Is in a stationary situation.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And in such a case, the ball lightning remaining in such a place, not moving.
Yeah. Interesting. What do you think, Raja?
And if you want, I will send you all explanation of the theory which was used in this case, and if we use this theory, we have to create we have to be in such a situation to create ball lighting every time if the example in nature exists condition of lightning. If the theory is good, we can create ball lightning. And I have to tell you, you give me the inspiration, lot of help to the inspiration to create the ball lightning when I don't forget your presentation about the lightning.
Yes.
Before.
Thank you.
8 weeks ago.
I remember it. Yes.
You make a picture and draw the.
It's like a torus. The idea.
Yes.
So that was interesting. But then I noticed you commenting on a question or something or a paper on research case, and that person was also talking about a toroidal. Ball lightning as a kind of a torus was how he was saying that it was created. So it seems to be a popular idea, I think, or at least it is an idea that's out there already. But that's great. So I by the sense of it, I wouldn't be the original source on that idea by any means, I don't think. But maybe some of the other concepts I came up with are a bit more original, I don't know, but anyway, generally we think of anything that we come up with here on this YouTube channel is kind of copyrighted by default. It's like if you come up with an idea and you present it on this channel, it's yours, and you can point to this video as evidence that you came up with the idea, so that's perfectly legal and logical. So presuming anyone actually wants to know where the source of the idea came from in the first place, it's worth considering. So yeah, that's interesting. I like this subject. I'm also fascinated by all the points you brought up, Laszlo, about how these things move into the houses and then they can stay there for a long time, I think you were saying, and so you were wondering what's generating that, and then the
things is
why did
it was gotten from intuition and moment, like in case in this week when I got also intuition and moment the explanation of the broken of the comets. It's a very, very, very beautiful explanation how the comets are destroying, and it's very and such a way I got the explanation for the ball lightning. And as I told before, your presentation created this moment.
Right, it inspired you. Yeah?
And same the capacitor description of you and Rajan.
Oh, yeah,
Because
well,
you are because Rajan mentioned the capacitor
yeah, that's
and
another thing.
the ball lightning is like a capacitor.
Right. Okay, and you were talking about how the ball lightning could come into a room, like a bedroom or something, and switch on
And
the light.
the ball lightning and Christian, we have minimum 2 type of ball lightning in case of near surface of the Earth, which is near the soul, near the at the ground, near the ground. It's different, which is more higher position. The which ball lightning in is higher position is the ball lightning which is well description in actual literature. But the ball lightning close to the ground, that is different. It is more electric and more stronger effect.
Okay.
And I have a luck because in the village where I am working, there was observed minimum 3 ball lightnings, and I was inspired that 2 women saw ball lightning which was close to the far from the ground.
Okay.
And the other case observed the ball lightning close to the ground, and after our conference, I am, as I told before, I want to go and test that what happening outside and what happening inside, and the gravity have to be bigger inside of the house like outside. If it is not so, I will told you that I was not correct.
Okay, fair enough. That's good. Interesting. You're going to have experiments and prove or disprove your theory.
Yeah.
I like it, or hypothesis.
One of the things I noted is that there could be containment. You see, the capacitor means that it's like a box. The charges can contain, and then they can accumulate inside the house than outside, because outside is going to spread out. So it is more contained, and that may be the reason that it is coming in. So the charges are coming in and then containing, and suddenly it is creating the spark, because
and Rajan, as you told before, I have a lock because I use the description of the a priori entity with the space of the Earth. That the concentration of the a priori entity space phase, it give a very, very good opportunity for an explanation.
I think Laszlo, would you kind of need to maybe explain that a bit more, like in detail? Maybe that's what you're, because I don't I hear the words a priori entity, but I still don't. And what's the other one? Phase space or something, or space phase?
Yeah.
But I still don't know what the definitions of these things are. I still don't
explain that.
I don't know. So
before 1 week we have speaking about it. We have spoken about it with Rajan. That a priori entity.
Yes, I know.
It has a core.
Yeah.
It has a core and has a space phase. Two principal phase.
What is that though?
It's based on Chinese
it is electric.
What's the word you're saying? Phase space.
Space phase is only the a priori entity surface part. Example, our Earth has same form. I have image in my article about graviton, where I have used, and in all cases on the atomic level, and on in case of our solar system level and the earth level, we have such a structure.
Okay, so you're talking
totally
about
same.
Wait, you're talking
Their
about
nature is different, but they have electrical and they have electrical nature.
So you're talking about the core and the mantle. The core is the a priori entity.
No. Example, Christopher.
Yeah.
The core is different. They're different from the mantle and the crust. The core, the crust and the mantle is ordinary, made from ordinary matter, but the core is not ordinary matter.
Okay, yeah. You were saying that
it's something is close to the Bose-Einstein condensate. Is a plasmoid. Is a core plasmoid nature and have electromagnetic properties.
Yeah, is it liquid or what?
And it's same the space.
Is it a liquid plasma?
And same the space.
Is it a liquid plasma? Liquid?
Something electric plasma. We don't know because it's inside that, but we have to concept. And and when I was in university, in the first year, my professor presented such an article where he described the Earth core like a miniature star concept. It was very interesting.
Okay, so you don't know you don't know if it's a gas or a liquid. You're thinking. Well, what does seismology say at the moment? Is there's a solid core and a liquid outer core, like mantle. So
it's a nickel fair from nickel ferrum.
Right, yeah, but it's to do with the earthquakes, S&P waves. Some of them can travel.
Iron. It made the core is made from iron nickel.
I know, but in your
in current theory, and this theory is a wrong theory, because this theory was concepted on the base of the Goldschmidt concept.
Okay.
But in such a case, we have had ordinary matter, but that is the core is not ordinary matter, and exists lot of article where the Earth core is the same, is mentioned like a plasmoid nature. Not only we have lot of author who is a concept in such a form.
Interesting. I've never heard of this before. It's kind of news to me. So what?
I have example. I have a Russian article and can send to you. He
Rajan, you're looking
very good.
Can you look up some of these articles? So we're looking at Earth's core plasmoid. Correct? That should do it. Earth's core. Let's see what we get. I mean, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that seems to be
exactly. Do you see? No, let's look on this picture of the Earth, and you can see how is built outside. Take a look on the outside. And that is the totally Earth. In such a form, we can concept the totally Earth, and same we have same image about our solar system in case of the sun exterior part.
Yeah, this is the exterior magnetic field, though. So the plasma
Exactly. That is they are finishing Earth entity where we saw its exterior
right.
for
But
exterior part,
yeah.
and that is magnetic,
You
and
have to
this
let people
magnetic
talk,
field.
Laszlo. You have to let
Excuse
people.
me.
Laszlo,
And this,
Laszlo, can I just say something? The plasma here is talking about the charged particles from the sun. It has nothing to do with the core, in a sense. You know what I mean? The plasma here is from the sun and not from the Earth's core. So this is not relevant to what you're talking about. We have to go back and look for information about the core.
Now, what
Being,
they say is that the natural plasmoid produced in the near Earth magnetotail by magnetic reconnection.
okay,
So,
so that's again that has nothing to do with what Laszlo is talking about,
this is
right?
ball lightning. It's connected with the ball lightning. They
Well,
say it's
that's
connected with ball
plasmoids in
lightning.
general. That's plasmoids in general. We're not talking about in general though here. So we don't want to get confused about what we're talking about. Or maybe it's in there. No, it's not. Okay, so go back to the list. Back to the list. And go down. Earth flowing plasmoid structure and its this maybe. I
has
think
been
this again
observed.
is exterior magnetic field sort of stuff. Yeah, because there's interior and exterior magnetic fields. Interior can be anything within the atmosphere, you know. So the not the ionosphere partially, maybe.
Plasma electron, energetic electron spectra during plasmoid. ITC, okay. Cluster
Yeah, this
signatures in
looks like
ionosphere.
scale. So this looks to be mostly external as well, but it could be talking about the interior of the Earth because obviously the magnetic field is generated in the interior and then extends outwards. So if you have this kind of plasma at the center, that would definitely have would generate an electric field. So the concept is sound, and I'm sure there's stuff there written about it. So I have no problem with
Earthward
the concept.
flux rope
It does go
core.
against the conventional scientific view, but that's probably a good thing since, you know, so it's good to have different ideas. Sometimes it can take, you know, how would you go about proving that though, Laszlo? Any ideas? Oh, Laszlo?
Excuse me. I am looking at attent. That is very important. That this magnetic field outside that is created by the rotation of the Earth and the interaction between solar space phase. Because the solar space phase has same nature like in case of the Earth.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Do you understand?
I can see how.
And only with this can be, and only this concept can be explained. Example, the attraction, the rotating around the asteroid, either the ductile asteroid.
Wait, sorry, what?
I don't know, Christian.
I don't.
Example.
It looks like this is the Earth here.
Yeah.
So it is coming from the sun, and in that process,
no,
creating this field.
No. The sun is coming the other direction. Reconnection is on the dark side. The
dark side.
Yeah.
Oh, so the sun is coming from here.
Yes.
And it's on the other side. It's creating a reconnection region.
Yes, correct.
And that creates the plasmoid rope core.
But this plasmoid is created from the space phase, as I told, the space phase of the Earth and the space phase of the Sun.
Can you define that? I don't know what that means. Like specifically, what does that mean? Is there another term for it that we know, or is it a completely new concept? What is it?
So
Laszlo?
one thing, Laszlo,
I
otherwise
don't know
possible for
because
you now.
I don't look at about this, but in this case we don't I think that the sun is on the north of the earth,
No, it's not.
and and we in this case of this picture we have to see where is the sun,
It's in the X
because in such a case, the main importance is the sun effect onto the earth. That is only one object which has a strong effect to our earth,
It's in the
the
X
sun.
direction. It's in the X direction. Do you see the X direction?
Right here, right here,
Yeah.
right here.
Raja
Somewhere
is
from
pointing
here.
it out in the X direction, you see? With his mouse?
The sun is somewhere here.
Yeah, in that direction. Do you see
And
where
then it's creating like a shadow or casting, like the dark side, a shadow or something like that. So
Yeah.
the dark side is creating this field.
Yeah, the
This
night side reconnection area. So
yeah.
yeah, but I mean, obviously, phase space is a big thing in physics. It's usually to do with what, position and momentum or something like that. It's a concept that we don't use very often, but it's important in quantum mechanics.
Let me I can show
You're
you,
using
please.
a different concept.
In case of quantum mechanics, you can use such an interpretation because
okay. So you're using this concept here, phase space, are you? To define
yes.
everything.
Now this picture is now this picture as this structure was after the formulation of the a priori entity. After I immediately connected to the Chinese ideology, the traditional ideology of the yin yang, and in case of the Chinese traditional philosophy is one thing very important, that their concept was formulated on the base of the direct observation of the nature, and is a very good concept.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
It is used very in case of medicine.
Okay, it's very interesting. Just need probably more detail though, Laszlo. If you could go into more details on it, or
Yes, I can elaborate
Laszlo,
more detail.
One thing
You
can
will
do,
see.
what you can put your use this picture and put a space face on top of that. What you call put it what is it called, overlay the face space and show how this face space can explain the thing. That's one way you can do it.
Roger, excuse me. That is this picture will create problem for my presentation because my presentation is ready, and after the presentation, we can do another elaboration of the subject, and in such a case we have to see how can use with this picture in this approach, because the subject is very hard. It has I can think in the moment, because now I have to okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough.
For that anyway, it's still thought provoking, So, and it sounds good. So I'm not putting it down. I just need more. I just want kind of more. Just expand on some of the ideas, but you can do that both in the at the conference and, as you mentioned, after the conference. There's no time frame or anything, so it's not a problem. Okay, so is there anything else we want to discuss before we head off? Or
no, one thing I want to is that maybe I just want to aside that day. So 29th is when we meet. Maybe we can transfer our slides during that time to your computer. I'll try to send before that, Otherwise, we'll do it during that time. And
Whichever.
then Laszlo, if you want to make your slides, and then we can do when you come there, we can go over that and then do it.
I have thought such a way.
Okay, that sounds good. I think we'll have some time. After I come, then we'll have like lunch, and then we come back. Either I drop off the luggage, depends on the direction, at the Dean's Budapest, and then we'll go to that market, the Chinese place where we can have our lunch or whatever, and then
Okay.
we look at the place, presentation place, and see how it is, and then we'll decide. Either we present it there, the culture center, or we go back to Dean's Budapest, and then
Okay.
we do our slides. We'll transfer our slides to. If we want to edit or make slides, we can spend some time doing that, and
Yeah.
then we can transfer it to Christopher's laptop.
Yeah.
I think we will have enough
Exactly.
time for that. Yeah,
Sounds good.
I think we
Yeah.
should be okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll
And the
see,
link. The only thing about the link. Do you want to make the link before you come there or after you come there? The
for the live
to
stream.
send the live stream link.
Um,
Do you want to make it now?
Rajan,
Yeah. We
Rajan,
should make
excuse me. Rajan,
it as soon as
Rajan,
possible.
it's very important. Excuse me. I want to ask you that we don't can make the stream presentation stream before through example for Sunday to make publicity for it. Example on ResearchGate. Something to do such a
We have
way
to do it now.
to
Yeah.
where can the people get the presentation stream?
Yeah. So
Stream
so-
the perhaps I
Yeah.
didn't explain it.
no, it's fine.
How
It's fine.
how they can
Fine,
connect to the
Marcel.
internet?
We understand. So
The way of the connection to the internet
Yeah.
of the outside from the other places. Example from the ResearchGate.
Yeah, we should have made this link a while ago, but what we can do now is if Rajan,
StreamYard example presentation of StreamYard how they can connect and we can give information from them, because after going from home I will not have opportunity to connect to the ResearchGate, I think, because
Okay.
as I told you, I will bring my laptop and my cell phone, and perhaps I will not have a connection of internet on
Okay.
Budapest,
right? Okay, so
but we will reserve somewhat.
Rajan's going to create the link, yeah, and then
Okay.
we will.
Yes,
have
yes,
it-
yes, Rajan. If you can create a link, it should be very good to create for tomorrow. Or
Yeah.
it is not late if we have a link until Tuesday, because Tuesday I am at home. Only Thursday morning I will go to Budapest. Early morning I am going to Budapest with train.
So you call it TEGS Budapest
We can
2025.
do it. We can edit it. I just put
I'm
it.
editing it now, so we don't have to do it again. Just call it TEGS Budapest 2025 conference is the name of it. And then, thanks Rajan for doing this. So what we need is a bit of maybe a thumbnail to go with this. So do you want me to create the thumbnail?
Yeah, I will just put it and then you adjust. You can edit that. So, TEGS Budapest 2025 conference, physics, right?
Yeah, if you
Or
want,
mathematical physical sciences.
if you want to put like a colon and then give a bit more of a description, sure. And then what you can do is go onto the TEGS website and copy.
Let me just put this. Let me just put that. You can adjust it. May 30, 2020. I just put this one.
You don't want to
can
adjust
edit.
anything. We'll just do it once and have it done. Yeah. So I want
Okay.
you to go to the TEGS website. Can you do that? Can you go to the TEGS website?
Yes.
To have a now go to the home page of the about page.
I said we can create everything.
Copy
It's only a link to create only a link to have only a link.
Yeah, Laszlo,
and I want to put.
Laszlo, wait a second. We're trying to do copy and paste that information into the description part of the video.
Whole thing.
I think in the first link, first part. Just about where is about and on the basic of it.
Yeah,
or on the finish of this part.
Yeah, we shouldn't be doing this live.
Exactly. Here, it's on the top, on the ground of this part.
Okay, Rojan, you just need to think about it. Remove about, delete that. Okay, and then delete that blank space, the blank line, so that it starts at the top. Now, the purpose, TEGS will be held 30th. Teams, for more information about speakers, I just want you to add in the URL for the web page that you were just on. For more information, visit, and the URL. Okay? Do
you see at the bottom? At the bottom?
At the bottom, yes.
No, I don't think so. Delete up to, for more information on our speakers, visit, and then put in the web page after that. So delete everything after visit.
So, okay, we keep all this, right? We keep all this.
Go down for more information. Okay. Yeah, there. Visit. So delete everything after visit. Yeah.
All the way down?
Yeah.
Okay. You good? And then put the website.
Semicolon and then put in the web address. Thank you. Now I want you to put in the HTTPS. No,
this one.
Just put okay, but make sure it was HTTPS at the start.
I think it comes automatically. I think we'll see.
We'll see.
Sometimes it comes automatically.
Great. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it does. Good man. Okay, so can you put in a colon at the end of visit and a space, a break? And a space, return, hit enter. There. Okay, that's it. I'm going to create the thumbnail and I'll upload it.
Is it good enough?
That's
good enough. Good enough. That the title is good. Okay.
Yeah, except put spaces between the line. See the line you've got? See the line in the title? Yeah. Put spaces between those. And I don't know if you need the last one. You can delete the last one.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're starting what time? 9 o'clock. And that's Budapest time, so that's Central European time, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so let's see.
So that would be 10 o'clock. My UTC, would it? I'll check.
I had to change this one.
Yeah, we need to know exactly what time. Central.
So let me. Sorry. Let me put this. So 9 Budapest time, 9 a.m. Budapest time.
Yeah.
What is the time in Arizona?
Well, that's what we're wondering. Yeah, I think Central European time covers Hungary, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. And it would be 2 hours ahead, apparently. So if it's 9, it's going to be 7 o'clock UTC. The question is that what you're editing there, Rajan? Is that UTC or is it American time?
So 9 a.m. Budapest is Mountain Time. UTC Mountain Time is 12 a.m. That's strange. Is that all 3 hours difference? Oh, 12 a.m. Sorry. So 12 a.m. That just makes sense. 9 a.m. is 12 a.m. 7 a.m. GMT.
Yeah.
Oh, so night. So it is the night of the it's like
Right.
9 hours difference. So
Yeah,
it's night of
9
so,
hours different.
so it is like the 29th night, 30th morning, 12 a.m.
Yes. Okay, so what do we think about that time? Is that a bit early for people to expect to start at that time, or
We can't do anything about it. They have to adjust to that, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so 12 a.m. should be okay. I think it's called 12 a.m. It should be the
That is a
same
bit
as that,
confusing,
right?
but yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
12 a.m. Okay. So, okay.
Now I'm
You
gonna
are going to upload the thumbnail, right? So
I'm
I'll
gonna
just
create
create
the
now.
thumbnail
Should
for
I
you.
create? Should I create now?
Yeah, and I can edit the thumbnail later then.
Okay.
Great, good. That's done.
Okay. So now we have that.
Yeah.
12 a.m. and then the description. I mean, not going to edit, but this is our thing. You can edit anytime, so that's okay. And then upload the thumbnail whenever you want
I
to.
will
Yeah.
be editing it now directly, I think. So that it's done. I don't want to come back.
Done. So now we have some link. We can send to people.
Yeah. So that's exactly what Laszlo was looking after.
Exactly.
Okay, good man. See, we're getting.
So this is our link. This is our link. So this is the link. So I will copy that and then I can put it. Let me see, email.
So you can spread that around on Facebook or.
Yeah, now you can put that. Let me put it for you. Hello all. So now you will get it.
You know what's really annoying actually is that we have a default thumbnail on YouTube, and I want to change it to something else with our TEGS logo on it, but it keeps going back to the default one, so that's really irritating. I think the way to manage it would be to just upload the thumbnail each time. I can talk to you about that, Rajan. I could send you the thumbnail on if you were.
You can also edit, right? You can also edit at your end, I think.
I can. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I care if it was like, I do edit them, but I want it to just be a default thumbnail, so we don't have to edit it each time. That's the point.
Okay.
There we go. The thumbnail is now done. Everything is done. It looks good.
Oh, you are doing it already? You are okay.
Thumbnail is now saving. So you can go to YouTube and check that out if you so wish. which I'm going to do right now.
This is our link.
Videos.
You have thumbnail already there? Check.
Yes, it's done. Looks good, actually.
So it should come in.
Have you can you see it?
Where is it?
No. You have to go to the YouTube channel, Rajan. Go to our YouTube. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good way of doing it. There you go.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Live in 5 days. At 12 a.m. So why does it say? Yeah. Does everyone know that that's 12 a.m. Mountain Time? How does that work? Oh, actually, I should look. I'm going to check to see what it says from my point of view. Right, it says 8 o'clock. So they update the time. Yeah, so it's just your local time. So that's going to be 8 a.m. where I am because we're GMT +1. So that makes sense. Looking good. Anyway, is that okay? You guys happy with that? Or?
Yeah. So we can let's run this. Let me put this one, and now we should be able to do this, right? Now this is the one.
Yeah.
That should
Give
work.
the stream a like there if you can.
Should I put a comment that please let us know if this is okay, or just leave it the way it is?
Just leave it because it's fine.
Yeah. So we'll all see you on May 30th. So it is equivalent to let me put the GMT, 4 p.m. GMT, right?
No, it's not 4 p.m. It's not. It's
Oh, sorry.
7
No.
a.m.
7 a.m. 7 a.m. GMT.
You don't need to do that because it automatically tells them what time it is in their time frame, so they don't need to know that.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are you
See you on
writing?
May 30th.
You're making an email and sending it out. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh well, actually, sorry. If you're making an email, I didn't realize you were making an email. I thought you were just posting on the YouTube webpage. Yeah, do tell them 7 a.m. UTC. Sorry, I didn't realize what you're doing.
It's all right.
Yeah. Okay, I might sign off here because these are important things, but they're not. We don't need to live stream this. What do you think?
Okay. So I'll just end. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I can end the stream then.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.